Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Ryan Crosswell, and I'm excited to be here with you today. In today's episode, we're going to talk about something that secretly holds many English learners back: pausing too much while speaking. Have you ever tried to say something, but your words get stuck halfway? Maybe you know what you want to say, but there are long, awkward silences between your sentences. Or maybe you start strong, but then lose your rhythm and feel embarrassed. If you've experienced that, type 1 in the comments. You're definitely not alone. The real problem isn't just nerves or bad memory. It's because your brain is trying to do too many things at once: thinking, translating, organizing, and speaking, all under pressure. When you overload your brain like that, it's natural to freeze or pause too often. And here's the tricky part: the more you pause, the more you second guess yourself. The more you second guess, the less confident you sound. It creates a negative loop where pausing leads to anxiety, and anxiety leads to even more pausing. But here's the truth: fluent speakers don't think faster because they are smarter. They think differently. They use strategies to organize their thoughts while speaking, so their brain doesn't have to scramble for words every second. The good news? You can learn these strategies too, and today I'll show you exactly how. Now that we understand the problem, let's talk about how to fix it. You might be thinking, alright, I get the problem, but how can I actually stop pausing so much? Great question. Let's dive into the practical steps you can take starting today. Strategy 1. Think in full ideas, not individual words. One big reason people pause while speaking English is because they try to think word by word. When you build sentences one word at a time, your brain has to work too hard, and you run out of steam quickly. Instead, train yourself to think in full ideas. Focus on the complete thought you want to express, not on searching for individual words. This shift helps your brain stay ahead of your mouth, making your speaking smoother and more natural without constant pauses. Example 1. Speaking about daily activities. Before speaking, think about the full idea you want to express, then let the words flow naturally. And instead of thinking, I go to market, think, I'm going to the market to buy vegetables. Instead of pausing between words like, I study English, think, I'm studying English because I want to travel. Whole ideas give your brain a complete map, not just scattered dots. Example 2. Sharing opinions. When expressing an opinion, think about the full message, not individual words. I believe that reading every day helps you improve your English faster. In my opinion, practice is more important than perfect grammar. And I think everyone should watch English movies without subtitles sometimes. Train your brain to handle thought units instead of word units. Thinking in complete ideas gives you natural momentum, and momentum is the secret to speaking without constant pauses. Strategy 2. Speak in short connected phrases. Many English learners pause because they try to build perfect, complex sentences in their head before speaking. This makes your brain overloaded and causes long, awkward breaks. Instead, think and speak in short, connected phrases, small groups of 3 to 6 words that flow naturally together. This is how native speakers speak, linking simple pieces instead of planning full speeches. Training your mind to move in short phrases keeps the conversation moving, and removes the pressure to be perfect. Example 1. Everyday conversation chunks. Instead of trying to say long, complicated ideas at once, break them into small, natural chunks. I'm heading out now. Need to grab some coffee. I'll meet you there at 5. It's getting really cold today. Hope the traffic isn't too bad. Each phrase is easy to think and say, no heavy planning needed. Example 2. Expressing feelings smoothly. When talking about emotions, also group words into short phrases. I'm feeling a bit tired. Really excited about tomorrow. Not sure what to expect. It was such a great day. A little nervous about the test. Speaking in short phrases makes you sound more relaxed, natural, and confident. Connecting short phrases is like dancing lightly with words. Quick steps that keep your speaking rhythm flowing naturally. Strategy 3. Plan small thoughts ahead. One powerful secret fluent speakers use is planning just a few words ahead while talking. They don't think about the entire conversation, they just plan the next small idea. This keeps the mind relaxed and ready, without freezing under pressure. Instead of focusing on what you'll say 2 minutes later, just stay one short step ahead. Planning small thoughts in advance helps you maintain a smooth flow without big, awkward pauses. Example 1. Everyday micro-planning. Before starting to speak, lightly sketch the next 5 to 7 words in your mind. About breakfast, I'll say what I ate today. About the weekend, I'll talk about my trip plans. About a movie, I'll describe the main story. About work, I'll mention my new project. About studying, I'll explain my study schedule. Simple small planning gives you direction without stress. Example 2. Quick mental preparation in conversations. While listening to someone, pre-plan small responses. After they finish, I'll ask about their weekend. I'll share my opinion about that idea. Or I'll tell a quick story related to that topic. I'll agree politely and add a short comment. I'll suggest a new place we could visit. Thinking one small move ahead keeps your conversation natural and flowing. Speaking fluently isn't about planning long speeches. It's about making tiny plans quickly and easily as you go. Let's quickly review the key strategies. 1. Think in full ideas, not individual words. Focus on expressing complete thoughts, not isolated words. 2. Speak in short connected phrases. Break your ideas into small natural chunks that flow smoothly. 3. Plan small thoughts ahead. Stay relaxed by lightly planning your next idea while speaking. Ready to make this real in your life? Let's move on. Now that we've covered the strategies to avoid pausing, let's put them into action with easy exercises you can start today. Practice 1. 30-second full idea speaking. To stop pausing, you need to get comfortable thinking and speaking without stopping for each word. This exercise trains your brain to focus on full ideas and keep talking naturally for short periods. Instead of worrying about mistakes, the goal is to keep the flow alive for 30 seconds. Short speaking bursts like this build real confidence and rhythm. How to practice. Pick a simple topic you know well, like your morning routine, your favorite food, or your weekend plans. Set a timer for 30 seconds. Start speaking about that topic without stopping, correcting yourself, or going back. Even if you stumble, keep going. Don't worry about perfect grammar. Focus only on maintaining the flow of your ideas until the timer ends. Example 1. Talking about daily routines. Practice speaking about what you do daily. I usually wake up at 7 a.m., then I brush my teeth and make a quick breakfast. After that, I check my phone for messages and get ready for work. Sometimes I listen to music while getting dressed to feel more energetic. In the evenings, I like to relax by reading a book or watching a funny show. I usually cook something simple for dinner like pasta or fried rice. Example 2. Talking about hobbies or interests. Practice sharing about things you love. One of my favorite hobbies is painting. I like using bright colors and trying new styles. Sometimes I paint landscapes, other times I try portraits. I usually paint in the evening because it helps me relax after a long day. I really enjoy hiking. I love being outdoors, feeling the fresh air, and seeing different views. On weekends, I try to find a new trail to explore, even if it's just outside the city. Training yourself to speak non-stop for just 30 seconds builds fluency fast and teaches your brain to trust the flow of your ideas. Practice 2. Chain reaction speaking. One common reason learners pause is because they stop after each sentence and think too much. Chain reaction speaking teaches you to connect one idea to the next without stopping. Instead of finishing a thought and freezing, you smoothly link your ideas like a flowing river. This exercise helps you practice continuous speaking and makes your English sound much more natural. How to practice? Pick a simple topic like food, travel, hobbies, or daily habits. Start with one basic idea, then immediately add a second idea related to it, then a third, and so on. The rule is, don't pause too long. Keep chaining your ideas together, even if they're simple. The goal is flow, not perfection. It's okay if your ideas jump around a little. The important thing is to keep speaking naturally. Example 1. Talking about food. Link simple thoughts about your favorite food. I love pizza. It's my favorite comfort food. I usually order pepperoni, but sometimes I like trying veggie toppings. There's a place near my house that makes the best pizza. I often go there on weekends with friends. We usually share a big one and talk for hours. Example 2. Talking about travel. Link thoughts about travel experiences. I love traveling to new places. Last summer, I went to the mountains. The view was amazing and the air was so fresh. I stayed in a small cabin with my friends. Every morning, we hiked up different trails. At night, we made a campfire and told funny stories. The more you practice chaining ideas without stopping, the easier it becomes to think and speak smoothly without long pauses. Practice 3. Instant reaction practice. Another reason people pause when speaking English is overthinking their responses. Instant reaction practice trains you to speak quickly and naturally, even with simple answers. The idea is not to search for the perfect sentence, but to respond instantly with something natural. This builds your speaking reflexes and reduces the habit of long thinking gaps. How to practice? Set a timer or ask a friend to throw simple questions at you, like, What's your favorite color? Or, what did you eat today? Give your first natural answer without overthinking. Even if your sentence isn't perfect, keep it flowing. You can also practice by imagining daily questions and answering them quickly in your mind. Speed and naturalness are more important than grammar here. Example 1. Answering random daily questions. Practice giving quick answers. A question: what's your favorite season? A. I love spring because the weather is nice and flowers bloom. A question: what did you have for lunch? A. I had noodles with chicken, it was really tasty. A question: do you prefer mornings or nights? A. Definitely mornings. I feel more energetic. Example 2. Reacting to small situations. Practice responding to common situations instantly. A. Your phone rings. Hold on, I'll call you back in a minute. You see a beautiful sunset. Wow, the sky looks amazing tonight. A. Your coffee spills. Oops, I'll grab some paper towels. Training your brain to react fast without overthinking will make your speaking sound more confident, lively, and natural. The most important thing is to stay patient and keep going. Speaking smoothly without pausing is a skill, and like any skill, it takes time. Don't be afraid of mistakes. Just keep practicing, and soon it will feel natural. Up next, we'll share some powerful step-by-step strategies to help you build a fluent speaking mindset. Let's look at the most common mindset traps that block fluent English speaking and how you can overcome them. 1. Overvaluing perfection. Many learners believe they must speak perfectly to sound fluent. This mindset creates fear and hesitation, causing more pausing and less real speaking. Fluency isn't about perfection, it's about connection and flow. Focus on expressing your ideas clearly, not perfectly. Mistakes are part of the natural learning process. 2. Translating every sentence. Thinking first in your native language and then translating into English slows you down dramatically. It breaks your rhythm and causes constant pausing. To fix this, practice thinking in English directly, even with simple words. Building direct English thinking makes your speaking faster, lighter, and more natural. 3. Fear of running out of words. Some learners panic if they can't immediately find the exact word they want. This fear freezes the mind and creates long silences. Instead of stopping, learn to circle around the missing word. Use simple explanations, gestures, or related words to keep the conversation alive while your brain catches up. 4. Waiting for confidence before speaking. Many people wait until they feel ready before speaking. Sadly, that moment rarely comes. Confidence grows through action, not before it. Start speaking with whatever you have today. Every real conversation builds the strength and trust you're waiting for. Don't wait for perfect. Speak with what you have. Mistakes are part of growth. Keep going, and confidence will follow. All right, let's quickly recap what we've covered today. 1. Think in full ideas, not individual words. Focus on complete thoughts to keep your speech flowing naturally. 2. Speak in short connected phrases. Break your ideas into small, easy-to-say chunks. 3. Plan small thoughts ahead. Stay one step ahead to avoid freezing and long pauses. 4. 30-second full idea speaking. Practice keeping the flow alive for short speaking bursts. 5. Chain reaction speaking. Link your ideas smoothly without stopping after each sentence. 6. Instant reaction practice. Train your brain to respond quickly without overthinking. These steps work together to help you think faster, speak smoother, and feel more confident every time you open your mouth. Before we end today's episode, we want to leave you with some encouragement. Every time you choose to keep speaking without pausing, even for a few seconds longer, you're building real fluency and real confidence. Trust yourself and trust the process. Pick one exercise from today's episode and practice it for the next 3 days. Leave a comment below telling us which one you chose. If you found this episode helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. It really helps us grow and reach more learners. Thanks for watching. Keep practicing, stay confident, and I'll see you next time. Happy learning. Bye.